welcome to Marissa's Kitchen. I'm Marissa and I've been doing THM for almost exactly 5 years now, and I have lost 30 pounds doing it. And today I'm going to show you a new recipe. I'm going to do a recipe review on the Low Carb Sandwich Rolls from My Montana Kitchen's website, and I will put the website at the end and also in the description of this video. So what drew me to this recipe is that it is dairy-free, wheat-free, and right now with my little guy we've been doing gluten-free for him, and so I'll be interested to see if he likes them. And I also like the fact that they're fuel pulse, so you can have them with an S meal.
Oh, gluten-free?
Yeah, it's gluten-free. Brennan, are you excited to try it?
Yeah.
I might let Brennan help me measure the ingredients here in a little bit, but we will get these made and let you know what we think. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, I just wanted to show you, the recipe said it'll end up looking like oatmeal, and it really does look like oatmeal when you've mixed the wet ingredients into the dry. But overall, this only took me probably less than 10 minutes, and I'm gonna shape these with wet hands and then get them in the oven. All right, Brennan, are we ready to put them in the oven?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here I went ahead and shaped them, and it felt like I was taking cream of wheat and trying to roll it into a ball, but it was relatively easy. It actually even kind of smelled almost like a breakfast grainy kind of oatmeal-ish sort of thing. So I'm gonna get these in the oven now. I went ahead and set my time for 45 minutes because one of the women who posted about it on Facebook said hers were done in 45 minutes. So I'm gonna check them at 45 minutes. Hey guys, I ended up, okay, so I took them out of the oven at about like 47 minutes, and they were sticking, like I wanted to look underneath and see what they look like on the bottom. They were sticking to the pan a little bit, so I got under each of them with a spatula and lifted them up. And then tried to listen to the bottom of the sound of the bread, because it's supposed to sound like it's hollow if you tap on the bottom of the bread, and I didn't think they sounded hollow. So I put them back in for another 10 minutes and took them out, but they were looking really dark, and mine are not the color that of what it looks like on her blog. Mine look like the color of I would say Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster. I love those things. They don't have a Red Lobster here in Anchorage, but I thought they were getting kind of dark, and even on the bottom even darker. So I ended up taking them out, so it would have been 55 minutes, and you're supposed to let them cool completely before you cut into them. And so I just cut into them, and it was kind of wet inside. I don't know if you can see the wetness at all. I don't think that'll come through on the video, but when I kind of nibbled on one, and it's kind of like, I don't know.
Mom, can I?
Well, you remember, you already tasted it. Brennan grabbed one while they were still cooling and tasted a bite, and he was not a fan so far, but that was just a tiny nibble. So
Mom, can I?
What? Brennan, hold on.
Mom, can I feel squishy?
Oh.
It's wet.
Yeah, it is wet. So I actually just turned my oven back on, and I'm gonna stick these back in for another 10 minutes and see if they will dry out a little bit more in the middle. I don't know if they're supposed to be like this or not. Someone said they are like the wonderful white blender bread. Am I getting the name of that right? I have only made that once and it was a flop. But and I think I was wearing the same shirt when I tried it. I had like started filming a video as I was making it, but it was really ugly loaf, and it didn't turn out so great. So, but I'm pretty sure I was wearing this shirt. So I made, it kind of reminds me of the white WWBB and on the inside. So maybe it's supposed to be like that. But I'm going to go ahead and just pop these in for another 10 minutes and see if I can get them not so wet on the inside. I don't know, it's like a wet, eggy texture. So that's, I don't know. I'm doing the trial and error, so you don't have to. And I will let you know. They will have to cook for the 10-15 minutes, cool, and then I will try them later. So
we'll see how it goes. All right, so I tried the sandwich rolls, and the verdict is that the one that I had sliced open and had put back in the oven, that one, the texture was really nice and it was no longer moist or eggy. The other ones though, I let those cool and I sliced into it and it still was pretty moist on the inside. So it definitely did remind me of the Wonderful White blender bread, and so it could just be that that's just how it's supposed to be. But I do want to give a disclaimer that I use the flakes instead of the powder that the recipe called for, and so maybe that's making a difference. The other thing is, I was given this bag of psyllium flakes, but my friend was moving to Germany and she couldn't take any food with her, and so she gave me a bunch of THM stuff, and I cannot find a date anywhere on this thing to know how old it is or when it's supposed to expire. So it could be that my flakes are not fresh enough. So I did want to give that disclaimer. I would make these again. I think the idea of making them into garlic bread sounds really good, especially since the one that I had sliced open, that the texture on that was really yummy. I like the hard exterior, and I love the fact that they're fuel pull. So I had my egg salad with it, and I liked it better open faced than a sandwich. I don't know why. It just seemed like the texture was less noticeable, the egginess, when I ate it like that. Hey, it's been a couple days and I just wanted to give an update on the sandwich rolls. I had them as a snack the following day after I baked them, and I just put a little bit of mustard and deli meat on them, and the moisture issue wasn't an issue at all. So I just wanted to add that they tasted really yummy as a snack. They do have an earthy, kind of grainy taste to them, like a nutty flavor sort of thing, and it's probably from the psyllium flakes, but if you are used to eating whole grain stuff, then that probably won't bother you. But anyway, just wanted to add that, and you have a great day, and I will see you next time.